After you've installed QuickBooks, QuickBooks takes you to this easy step interview window. If you were going to set up QuickBooks normally, what you would do is you'd use the Start Interview button. And if you're going to use QuickBooks for another company, you'd use this button. You'd need to make sure that you had all of the pertinent information gathered about your company: bank statements, loan balances, credit card balances, any money that you owed people or any money that people owed you, because the interview process is going to ask you all about that. If you're using a program like Quicken or Peachtree, QuickBooks will allow you to convert your data from those formats into QuickBooks formats. The good part is it leaves the existing data in the same format. So you could go back, for example, to use QuickBook or Peachtree, and you could use that to check to make sure that the import process worked properly. Because we're using this interview, we are going to use skip interview, and what that does is that actually skips the interview process when you click on it and takes you to the creating a new company dialog, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to start entering in all of our company information, including address information. You want to make sure that you enter as much as possible whenever you do this, because it just makes it easier in the long run, in my experience. And website if you have it. And if you're accountant and you have decided to use a different fiscal or income tax year, you can pick that month. Same thing with your income tax form. Just click next. And here is the QuickBooks chart of accounts. Here's where you pick the chart of accounts appropriate for your type of business. On the left hand side, as you can see, you've got a series of different company types. So for example, if I was an attorney, I'd choose legal, and I can see a bunch of expenses that are specific to that business type. If I choose service business, same thing. Income and expenses appropriate for that business type. For our purposes, we're going to choose property management, and you can see that the property management chart accounts has things that are appropriate for property management. We'll click next. And the last thing we do before we set up a company is we just tell QuickBooks to go ahead and set the company up by clicking save. And that's it. That's the first chapter. When we're done, we'll come back and set the company up, modify the chart of accounts, and go on. Thanks.